Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Jello and this is Over the Shoulder Gaming. Today we take a look at what games are on sale right now on the Nintendo eShop. But before we do that, you guys should know that there's currently a secret sale going on of sorts from publisher Drageus Games. They have some hidden gems there like Pixel Gladiator and Moon Raider. You really won't find this sale on Deco Deals or any place like that. So what you need to do is you'll have to go into the Nintendo eShop, search for one of their games like Pixel Gladiator for example, then click on the name of the publisher Drageus Games found below the title seen somewhere on the top. Then when you do that, you're going to see a list of their games there. Now a lot of them are on sale for like 19 cents, 29 cents. It's crazy really. But you'll have to have previously purchased some of their games before in order to avail of these crazy discounts. So if you own games like Tactical Mind, Swaps and Traps, and of course Pixel Gladiator, you'll be entitled to these low prices. I actually bought Pixel Gladiator just to unlock the discounts today. So I'll be checking out what I can get with my extra eShop points probably later on today. A huge shout out to JP over at Good Talk HQ for letting me know about this secret sale. What's up JP? Thanks for the tip dude. So back to the sale at hand. Please leave a like if you enjoy these videos and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to let you know whenever a new video like this drops. So share this video with a friend that loves eShop sale videos just like your neighbor Fred. And with all that said, let's take a look at these awesome games on sale right now on the Nintendo eShop. Let's get cracking! The first game on this list needs no introduction, as this is one game that properly represents platforming perfection. For those unfamiliar with the game, Celeste is a super tight platformer in which you play the role of Madeline as you help her survive her journey up to the top of Celeste Mountain. In order to do so, you'll be traversing hundreds of handcrafted platforming levels that will test your skill and patience as a gamer. If you manage to beat this game and long for more challenge, this game is a brutal B-side chapter for most of the stages for you to take on. Now Celeste is a must-have and it's leaving the sale on July 9, so hurry up and get this must-buy game. Evoland Legendary Edition is back on sale again at $4.99. Now Evoland Legendary Edition is a bundle of the two games in the Evoland series, and for those that are not familiar with Evoland, well, Evoland is a journey through the history of action-adventure gaming. As you progress, you unlock new gaming technologies, gaming systems, and graphical upgrades, and the game's graphics represent this from monochrome graphics to full 3D graphics, as well as active time battles that are typically found in old Final Fantasy games on to real-time hack-and-slash battles. Now, if you've missed this game before when it went on sale, now you have a chance again to pick this one up, and it's on sale until July 11. The next game on this list is called Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption. Now Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption is an action RPG that focuses on boss battles. The enemies that you face here are based on the 7 deadly sins, and deadly they are indeed because this game is very hard. Now graphically it does remind me a lot of Infinity Blade on iOS, but it's just a little bit lower when it comes to the stunning factor. This is an indie game and it does have its flaws as such, but this is something that I would not recommend getting at full price at all. But now that it's down to only $4.74, it actually makes it a better deal to try it out if you're at the least bit curious. And you can pick this one up for the more justifiable price that it has right now until July 12. The next game that we have on this list is My Memory of Us. Now, according to the blurb, My Memory of Us is a reminiscence of a friendship between a boy and a girl, a friendship made during tough times, times of terror, pain, and exclusion. Now, the story of My Memory of Us is a heavy one, and it invokes a similar feeling you get when playing games like This War of Mine, only a little bit less heavy. Now, it's a puzzle game at heart with a presentation that looks cartoony, yet it does deliver a sensitive subject matter. Now, My Memory of Us has a low sale price of $2.99, so if you want to experience this unique game, you can pick it up on sale until July 12. Airheart Tales of Broken Wings is described as an action-packed airplane roguelike where each level is actually presented bright and colorful. Now, this game takes place in Granaria, a flying city in the clouds, where you have to deal with sky pirates while you go sky fishing. Interesting premise. It basically controls like a twin-stick shooter, and you can play this game with up to 4 players offline. Collect loot and upgrade your plane for better chances in further levels. Now, Airheart Tales of Broken Wings is currently on sale for $6.29, and you can pick this game up at that price until July 12. Effie is a 3D action-adventure game that combines platforming, combat, and puzzles. You take on the role of Galland, a young man who was cursed by a witch with premature old age, and he's out to regain his youth. The graphics in this game reminds me of early PlayStation era games like Spyro and Medieval, and according to the game's description, they are trying to capture old-school gaming vibes. And now Effie has a sale price of $13.99, which is at its lowest price ever, although I do wish it was a little bit lower. And at around 5 hours of gameplay, it's really up to you to decide if you think that it's worth that price. So if you do decide, the sale ends on June 12th. The next game on this list is a game called Lost Castle. Now, Lost Castle is an action arcadey dungeon crawling game with roguelike elements baked in. Because, well, why not? Now, the graphics feel like they're trying to emulate a Castle Crashers kind of look with its hand-drawn characters and environments. You've got dozens of items and over 100 kinds of weapons and armor, as well as skills and special attacks. Now, you can go at it with up to 3 other friends in local multiplayer, and if you're fond of these types of games, then Lost Castle may be something that you're looking for. Now, this has a sale price of $3.99, not bad at all, and the sale for this game runs until July 12. SKYHILL is a survival game in which you try to make your way down the 100th floor SKYHILL Hotel from the top floor penthouse. Now, during your stay there, all hell breaks loose as a biological catastrophe just happens, and monsters run rampage across the hotel's floors. You can't stay in your room forever though, and you try to make your way down, looting and crafting items to help you on your escape. You run across enemies and battle them in turn-based combat, which is simple as choosing what body part you wish to target and what weapon to use. Now, I played this game before on iOS, and it's a decent survival game with roguelike elements, and I did have fun with it. Now, you can actually pick this one up for the Switch in its current sale price of $1.99 until July 12. The Skylia Prophecy is a side-scrolling action RPG set in a medieval fantasy world. You play the role of Mirenia as you journey through the game's different locales, explore dungeons, and fight against tough hordes of enemies. I did mention tough because this is one of those games that has drawn inspiration from the Souls games, and it delivers in terms of difficulty. It has a pixel art graphic style that may not be for everyone looking for a Souls-like, but if you want to try something different, well, you have this game. Now, you can pick this one up for only $3.49 if you want to give it a shot. And if you do decide, well, you have to decide before July 13, before the sale goes away. Now the next game on this list is actually a bundle. Yay! Card Game Bundle Volume 1 is a bundle from Digerati, and it comes with 2 deck building games, one being a solo survival game set in a frozen world ravaged by a storm, and the other game being a roguelike deck building game. Now the first game in this bundle is a game called Frost, where you manage your cards in order to stay alive against the harsh cold and make it all the way to the refuge. Challenges not only include hunger and fatigue, but also more sinister threats like cannibals and wolves. And the other game in this bundle is a game called Monster Slayers, a deck building game with, well, you guessed it, roguelike elements. Now you battle all sorts of monstrosities from goblins to dragons with this card-based combat system, and use one of 12 different character classes with their own unique attributes like the Ranger, the Knight, and the Beastmaster. Now this bundle has awesome value at $3.59, especially if you're a fan of games like Slay the Spire and other deck building games. This could be a cheap distraction for you. Now if you do decide to pick it up, you have to pick it up before July 15. Towaga Among Shadows is an action arena type game with twin stick mechanics. Now there are 2 different gameplay stages here. One is where you're actually stationary in the center while you use both sticks to aim rays of light to dispose of the approaching creatures of darkness, and there's also a flying stage where you control your character more like a twin stick shooter. Now the premise is rather simple, and Towaga hasn't really wowed reviewers. But personally, I did have fun with this game. I began playing it on iOS and I bought it on the Switch during one of its price drops, and believe me, it's more fun to play with buttons. Now I included it in this list just to let you guys know that it's a fun game. You guys should really give it a shot, and it's only priced right now at $2.24. So if you do decide, you have until July 15 to check it out. And these are the games that you can pick up on sale today on the Nintendo eShop. Have any of you seen Nintendo's reveal video on their new OLED model of the Nintendo Switch that's coming out in October? It is stunning. It really looks really good, with a 7-inch screen instead of the small screen that we have right now on the OG Nintendo Switch, and even smaller screen on the Switch Lite. But and I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, which one of these games do you have sitting in your backlog, and which ones do you want to add to that ever-growing backlog? Let us know in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this video, and do subscribe if you haven't yet, and share this video with a friend that enjoys a good sale. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one.